Let me see that casserole.
Yeah, you got me thinking. Oh, you got me thinking out loud. You kept me waiting, waiting for the next time around. My heart is beating faster than the beat of a drum. Oh, we're all excited, just waiting for the night to come. I'm getting ready, ready, 'cause we're second tonight. Oh, won't you come a little closer? When you got what you need, when you hurt, you still bleed. Well, it's time that you come down. Without love, when you're down on your luck, you can make it. Without love, we all fall hard. Oh, you got me spinning, spinning like a merry-go-round. I'm barely breathing, the air is getting thinner now. I'll be waiting, waiting wherever you are. Ow, you kept me waiting, and yeah, you kept me waiting for it. I keep believing love would find a way through it all. Oh, why'd you come a little closer? When you got what you need, when you hurt, you still bleed. Well, it's time that you come down. Without love, when you're down on your luck, you can make it. Without love, we all fall hard.
To get the fall vibes going in here, I'm making some white pumpkin hot cocoa, and it was the bomb. Spoiler alert, it was the bomb. All it takes is 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 6 cups of 2% milk, 1 little 14-ounce can of condensed sweetened milk, which let me just say, I could eat this by the can. Like, I could just spoon feed it out of it. 1 can of pure pumpkin. I think that's the same thing as pumpkin puree. Pretty sure it is. But 1 can of that. I did 3 tablespoons of pumpkin pie spice. If you like it a little zestier, you could use more, but I just used 3 tablespoons, and it was a pretty good amount for me. 1 bag of the good Premier White chocolate chips, of the good ones. Hour and a half on high, and booyah!
Yeah, you got me waiting for it. Loneliness is hard to see. It's a bitter pill to swallow. Don't you know what you mean to me? You'll be a hard act to follow. Without love, we all fall hard. Without love, without love, when you're down on your luck, you can make it. Without love, we all fall hard. Without love, when you're down on your knees, you can fake it. Without love, we all fall hard. You got me waiting, yeah, you got me waiting for it.
All of YouTube is lying. It's not fall out there. I'm too well insulated for this weather. Y'all can probably hear my chickens chirping all the way in here, but let me show you what is going to be my fall project. So my dad knew a guy, my dad knew a guy that could get me a chicken coop. They knew I just got a crap ton of chickens. Well, I traded the feller for some chickens, because y'all know I got 20 chickens, and then I ended up giving some to the homesteader, trading a farmer, I guess he is, chickens for a chicken coop, and then I gave my cable guy 3 chickens. So I've been giving chickens away left and right. Just call me a chicken lady. But in return for some chickens, this is what I got. This is gonna be my project this fall. So she needs a tender loving care, but ain't she a beaut? Like, oh my gosh. It even has this thing when my chickens start laying eggs. I can lift this thing up right here. It's pink. The color choice is interesting. But son, I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna do like a whole, it's gonna be beautiful. Do a whole chicken coop mansion. I'm I'm going to go in, I'm going to sand it and paint it real good, seal it real good. And I'm going to do a roof on top of it with some, what's called asphalt or something like that on top of it. And then I'm going to go in and put a new flooring in there and put laminate flooring so it's easily cleaned. And we're just going to give this thing a whole one over. So that's going to be my fall project. Because I can't, I'm dripping sweat, y'all. Watch it next year, I'm going to be like 2 pounds from all this sweating. But that's going to be my fall project. I definitely got to wait till it's cooler weather. Because this is what it looks like after 10 minutes being out there. The world ain't made for a big woman, y'all. I'm just a big woman living in a skinny person world. I have 3 totes of fall decor. Who is this? Let's decorate for fall, y'all. So I don't really remember what's in here. Oh, I have this. Oh, I can already tell I'm gonna get surprised. Why shop whenever you forget what you have anyway and you're surprised when you open it? Okay, so we can make this work. Let me get all this out and I'll go through and kind of give you an idea of what I'm gonna use and where I might use it. Are y'all making fun of me doing a thumbnail?
That's Farmer Mama, right? That's Farmer Mama.
Farmer Mama, that's Farmer Mama, alright. Alright, let's start on this one to the right here. We got plush pumpkins. Oh, we got light up stuff. So let's make piles of different things. My girls are the whole reason that I even attempted to decorate this year. The boys could really care less. Colton was a little bit excited once we got everything up, but the girls have been talking about fall decorating since their birthday. So I knew, even though it was going to be a wild ride around here because we're just now getting moved and settled in and things are kind of settling into a routine and stuff, things are still up in the air, but it's as routine it can get right now. I knew that even with us trying to get back into a routine and, you know, life keeps going even when you're moving. We got to get back. We got to jump on that carousel, right back on it. Even with everything going wild like that, I knew I had to pull off some sort of decorating, if for nobody else, for them alone, because they were that excited. But I've been very open about the fact that I find it really hard to decorate new spaces. And this entire space is a new space for me. That's often why I'm very hesitant to decorate for other people and to go in other people's homes and do decorating for them. I just don't do well. I don't thrive in areas that are not mine, in areas that I've not been in for a while. I did get in the single wide because I lived there for so long, and for the longest time I was imagining what it would look like around me. So I kind of was just going with my inspiration right then and there. I would think up of something in the single wide. I would try to picture it as best as I could with, you know, I'm not a very visual person, so I would try to visualize it as best as I could, and then I would just run with it. But it was easy because I was always in that house, always looking around at those walls for 7 years of my life. Being in here, I'm finding it hard to get inspired. There's so many things that I'm wanting to do, and we're jumping right into doing a lot of things I want to do. The minute the realtor walked me into this house, though, I got inspired. I am a creature of comfort. I mean, I live in pajamas, y'all. I do everything in pajamas. I clean in pajamas. I homeschool in pajamas. I do everything in pajamas. I'm a creature of comfort, and I thrive in my comfort zone. I'm not so much in my comfort zone right now because I've got all these earthy colors, these chestnut colors, and I'm used to the white, the grays, the neutrals. I'm not used to this older style, this more traditional style of color schemes like the chestnuts, the golds, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make it happen, trying to make the fall decorating happen with things that I'm not used to making it happen with. White goes with anything. It is not hard for someone to decorate for fall when you have a white background or when you have a neutral background. It's times like these and moments like these where you really put your decorating to the test because it's out of your comfort zone and it's all new territory for you. So that's what it was for me. I was trying to put 2 and 2 together and it was making 20 at this point. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I kept reminding myself, you're doing it for the girls. And your girls could care less whether it was aesthetically pleasing or not. They just want to see pumpkins everywhere because they're excited for fall. So this area of the house was one that I was pretty pleased with by the time I got done with it. It's probably my favorite area in my house that I decorated this year. And I didn't decorate every space like I usually do. I picked out hot spots, focal points of different rooms to decorate for fall. And this one ended up being my favorite. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of areas I can really fall decorate this year because we're just moving in here. Remodel's already getting started, so it's kind of just everything's up in the air. But the kids were begging me to decorate for fall, so I just picked hot places. So I just picked places like this in my home that were kind of already the focal point for stuff, like decor that I'd already gotten out and was able to put up. Even though it doesn't go with my color scheme and stuff, I still tried to put some of my decor up from the old house and my old color scheme. Obviously, this is a lot older. This is definitely an older color scheme, so none of my decor really matches it. But I'd rather have my decor out than not have any decor out at all and just look at bare shelves and stuff. So this is what I was able to pull off. That's cracking me and Shane up. With what I had, it was really a challenge. I got my Hobby Lobby decor right here. I think everybody on YouTube has one of these, and one of the fall signs. I got the Hobby Lobby decor. I got just a random vase right there. I got that at Ross last year. And then a DG little floral arrangement. Right here, I think I got this at the DG as well. I cannot remember. Hobby Lobby, and then Amazon. So I kind of just put pumpkins on a platter and called it a day this year. I did realize that I thought I had a whole lot of fall decor because my trailer was smaller. Now that I got a bigger trailer, even the girls were realizing we don't have a whole lot for like here or a place this size. I'm not going to go out and buy more this year though, because I'm not really focused on fall. I will definitely be focused on Christmas just because we'll have more stuff done and more of the remodel done by then. But right now, to start now, I'm kind of focused on remodeling this double wide and getting things rolling. So I'm not going to be adding any more to my decor this year other than that little pumpkin that y'all saw in one of my last videos. That's the only thing I'm adding this year for fall decor wise. I got this little wreath up here. It felt big until we put it up on the wall, and now it feels small. But it's from Ross. I got just like this little arrangement with picks and stuff. I got those picks on clearance, and just like some floral that I got at, pretty sure, Hobby Lobby and Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. Anywhere I was in doubt, I stuck a pumpkin. I got some garland up here. And then these actually turn on and they're so pretty. I love these things. They are gorgeous. They really, and it looks like they're flickering, so it looks like there's an actual flame in there. I love them. Last year, if I'm not mistaken, I had them in my hallway on my end table in the back of the hallway. This year, they're going to be front and center. I'm going to have them up here on the mantle. Down here I got a basket I got at Ross and just some fluffy pumpkins. Got my fall sign. I got, when in doubt, stick a pumpkin. I got this really abstract, artistic pumpkin piece right here. It's given sort of Dr. Seuss. I don't know. I've got this fall sign, and I can't remember where I got it, but I got this fall sign. And this pumpkin's from the DG. This is from Cracker Barrel. I fell in love with it last year. Y'all remember me going crazy about that last year. I have a pumpkin picture frame up here and just a random whimsical style pumpkin up there from Hobby Lobby.
Nothing is forever, you're so keen on telling me. Everybody's worried, saying that
My girls are fall obsessed, so when they asked me more than once to decorate for fall, I was like, okay, we're gonna do it. No matter what it ends up looking like with this color scheme, we're gonna do it. So we got it smelling like fall in here. I got my pumpkin hot chocolate in the crock pot. It's about ready actually, so I'm gonna try it and let you guys know how it is. And then we got this area of the home decorated. And like I said, we're just gonna do a few more areas. A little centerpiece on the dining table, a little pumpkin here and there on the side tables, something in the kitchen. Just small things in little areas just to add that fall feel in here for the kiddos. Also, it's always a toilet. It's always a toilet flushing. Whatever is left of this that I don't use in the main living area, the kiddos have free range to use in their space too. So I think they're going to do a little bit of fall decorating in their spaces by themselves without me. So I'm anxious to see what they do in their spaces.
keep it all together, move on to bigger things. Chasing all the highs, 'cause I'm not giving up my dream. No, I'm not giving up my dream. Although you don't believe in me, the only thing I need to know, I find it in my heart and soul.
If you like pumpkin and you like hot chocolate, you better rate this. I'm telling y'all, I made red velvet hot chocolate one other time on this channel, and it don't hold a candle to this. This is banging.
If I could find a word to make peace in, a single word that made your heart open, we shook up in your good friend until the end. Oh, I wanna look back and laugh when I'm older. 2 feet on solid ground and head on my shoulders. If you tell me to jump, I might get a little higher. I gave everything I got, honey, you should try it. No, I'm not giving up my dream, although you don't believe in me. The only thing I need to know, I find it in my heart and soul. If I could find a word to make peace in, a single word that made your heart open, I could have been your good friend until the end. Oh, if I could find a word to make peace in, a single word that made your heart open, we shook up in your good friend until the end.
These little boogers, I got outside for some sunshine because Shane and I are going to do a little bit of work around the porch. And then one of our friends, our realtor friends who helped us get into the house, literally sent the kids a trampoline. And I'm like, a 16-foot trampoline. So we got a trampoline to put up. We got a pool on clearance at the Tractor Supply. It ain't nothing fancy, but it's a pool and I'm gonna dunk myself in it. But it was like $200 off or something like that. It was a crazy good deal because nobody in their right mind would buy a pool right now. But here in Tennessee,
We would.
we are burning up. So the chickens are enjoying some sunshine. It's their first time ever out on the grass and they are pecking away at the ground. I'm also going to transition them off of the puppy pads and onto the pine shavings today. They can't have cedar because chickens are like allergic to cedar. They're super poisonous to them. So I'm going to do pine shavings and get the puppy pads out of their trough and get the pine shavings in there. The next video that you guys see will actually be us redoing a lot of our back porch because the steps are not safe and they are not 300-pound woman approved. So we've got to go in and we've got to change some of the warped and old and, you know, weathered wood and kind of just give this whole porch a refresh. With the porch kind of refresh and fix up being the next video, I wanted to get a layout of how I was going to do the lights. So Shane was hanging them in different ways, kind of showing me what they would look like and different placements, and I figured that I wanted the hanging lights a particular way, but I also wanted lights to go around the perimeter of the porch. That way when we're outside and the dogs are using the bathroom in the nighttime, we can see them and it's kind of lit up back there because we do live back in an area where it's really dark. I wanted it to be really lit up around our house, that way that we could see out there. So you guys are kind of getting like a backstage view, a backstage pass to what we're doing with the lights and kind of watching us figure out what exactly we want to do and how we want the lights placed back here, because we know we want a lot of lights, we just didn't know how we wanted them placed. I chose to tackle the porch first and foremost. The safety of the steps was a huge thing with the kiddos, but also I didn't want Nanny to fall through them while trying to get up here, and Nanny already has an issue trying to climb steps, and these were really wobbly, and she had mentioned a couple times that they didn't feel safe, so I wanted to go ahead and get that taken care of. Since we're changing out the steps and everything, why not just do a whole porch refresh and get it looking snazzy and my style in here. So that's why we chose to do the porch first. Also, we're bringing a lot of heavy things in with the next few projects. We're doing big old projects, so I don't want to risk me falling through those steps or Shane falling through those steps or anybody tripping on them or anything like that. When I tell y'all they're wobbly, you'll see in the next video just how wobbly they actually are. They're pretty dangerous.
We are the branches. I can do nothing apart from you. Giver of life, the one to hold on to. I can do nothing apart from you. You're my lifeline. 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 You're showing forgiveness and loving your children. I can do nothing apart from you. No, no. Speaking your word and being able to listen. I can do nothing apart from you. No, you're my lifeline.
Shane is out sawing today. I've got a little bit of housework to do in the house. The kids are out swimming. Cammy's in here with me. But the kids are out swimming. I got their towels ready for whenever they feel like coming in. But I've got some work to do. I just got to get a few things done in here first before I can do that. Which is not a whole lot, thankfully. But I do want to get tidy up in here because my house is already not together. So when it's not together and messy, I cannot function. I can't do it. I told Shane earlier, I was like, I need to get this place. It already feels like home. But I need to get it like together, feeling like home. Like we need to get back into our routine. Right now, our schedule is crazy. Like it's all everywhere. So I'm gonna get a load going in the washer because the laundry is out of control. I'm going to clean the dishes that are in the sink and kind of just do some tidying up, and then I'm gonna go outside and we're gonna see what Shane's up to. The kiddos begged me to make another thing of pumpkin hot chocolate, and I had Shane stop by the store on his way home, and he got me milk chocolate chips instead of white chocolate chips. So we're trying it with the milk chocolate chips to see if there's any bit of a difference. Shane doesn't think there's going to be. I think there is, because there's a massive difference between white chocolate chips and milk chocolate chips, just like there's a difference between milk chocolate chips and dark chocolate chips. The kids are going to devour it, I know, because like they loved that stuff. I did too. I just can't drink a whole lot of it because y'all don't want to know the calories on it. I didn't want to know the calories on it. I should never looked it up. But Shane even liked the white chocolate chip one. And Shane doesn't like hot chocolate, and he don't like pumpkin. He don't like white chocolate either. Y'all see the state of this kitchen? Huh? So I was shocked that he even, that he liked it, because he doesn't like any of those things. My drying mat is in the bathroom. Don't ask me why. Like, not in the bathroom closet, unused, brand new. Definitely don't want nobody thinking I dried my tail with my dish dryer. I probably should wash this beforehand, but I really ain't got time, so we're just gonna pray over it and call it a day. This corner thing I did over here with all this fall decor is really getting in the way. And if I'm being honest with you, I don't like it. I'm actually gonna move it because I don't like it. But if I'm being honest with y'all, I'm really not liking the fall decor this year because I don't know. It doesn't go with my color scheme at all, and I'm struggling with that. Decorating usually comes easy to me because I have my color scheme that I always go with. And, you know, it's white, and the oranges and the reds and the yellows that are fall colors go really well with white. But whenever you put all those colors with the dark browns and the chestnut browns that are in this house right now, it doesn't look as good to me as it would like my regular colors. So I'm struggling with fall decorating this year, big time. I'm going to leave what I have up though, because like I said, my big decorating is going to be come winter, Christmas time. I'm hoping to have some of the big focal points in this house on the inside done. Obviously not all of it, because there's so much that is going to be done to this house. It's literally going to be years long worth of DIYs and home makeovers. It's going to take a hot minute. But the main parts that I'm really excited to get done in the main living area, I'm hoping to have that done before Christmas, so that my Christmas decor will kind of flow a little bit better than my fall decor is flowing right now.
You're my lifeline. 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 Yeah. You're my lifeline. You're my lifeline. You're my lifeline. Yeah. In you I live, in you I give. In you I love and can't forgive. In you is where my breathing is. You're my lifeline. In you I live, in you I give. In you I love and can't forgive. In you is where my breathing is. You're my lifeline. In you I live, in you I give. In you I love and can't.
Well, howdy, y'all. It's me, and I'm working on a little mini project of my own right now. So, when we moved in, I brought my built-in that I had in the bedroom in the previous house because I didn't have any like shelving or anything like that to put all my stuff in. So I was like, I've kind of got no other option. I've got to bring this with me. So I brought it. One of the cabinets broke on the move, by the way. That was fun. As we continue the different little projects and stuff that we're doing, we'll eventually get to a brand new bedroom makeover and all that. And when we get to that, I'm going to do a completely brand new setup. But till then, I needed something to kind of get me by till now. So I've got it where Rena gave me her bookcase. I've got it, and then I've got two of my cabinets. And I actually have space beside the cabinet that's next to the door, because the way the TV sits on the countertops, I can't put the top shelves that were on the countertops. So I kept thinking, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then it dawned on me that the space between the cabinet and the door, I've got about 17 inches of space. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take one of my top cabinets and I'm gonna saw that sucker down. It was wider, and so I cut it down to what I'm needing now, if that makes sense. This is the project that I am working on right now. Got a little bit of a warpage in there. I don't know what's going on there, but it's a nice little temporary fix until, like I said, until we do an actual full-on makeover. There's Blue Jeans. She's been rotten today. But yeah. So hopefully, if my plan works out, then I can stick this there. It's going to be a, you know, kind of a short shelf. It's only going to come to about like right here on me. But it's going to be good enough to be able to put my stuff on it. That way I've got room. Because right now I don't have room for it all, and I'm trying to get it all situated and stuff. But this should at least take care of that. So here is the finished product.
I can't hear you.
I said, here is the finished product.
I'm so impressed with how he made this temporary shelf out of wood. We didn't know if we were going to be able to repurpose or not. I don't think I've told you guys what's going on with the house, and if I have, it's been very brief. Like, it's been a very brief summary. But we're dealing with a mold issue, and it's not just a simple mold issue. Like, it's busting through the window sills. That big of an issue, and it looks like tobacco, and it looks like hair. Like, it looks like Chewbacca, not even gonna lie. We didn't even think it was mold to begin with, because I have never in my life seen mold like that before. Nobody I talked to had ever seen mold like that before. So it was in new territory until we got mold guys out here to look at it. So in the near future, the whole entire house is going to have to get fumigated. All 1,600 square feet of it. But until then, I'm trying to figure out some things I can do for our bedroom, because that's where the problem is in our master bedroom. Thankfully, we haven't noticed any other problems throughout the rest of the house. It's just really bad in the master bedroom. So I'm hoping that getting this dehumidifier, it's mini, because it's just for one room, and then this air purifier, it's the regular size one. I was going to get the mini one too, but decided to go ahead and get the regular size one because it was pretty affordable. Dehumidifiers are expensive though, so I had to get the mini one. But I figured pairing these two together will help allow us to sleep in the bedroom because I'm tired of sleeping on the living room floor. I really want to get everything together. So sleeping in the bedroom is going to get that mattress out of the living room floor, which we do usually as soon as we wake up, we put the mattress away. Most days. I want to get it out of the living room to get some more normalcy going on here in the double wides. I got this Pro Breeze mini dehumidifier. It says it's perfect for like bedrooms, RVs, closets, small rooms, storage rooms, garage, and offices. I'm going to get the larger one later to go throughout the entire house because I found one that goes up to 3,000 square feet. I just got to start an envelope for it. moisture removal for spaces up to 215 square feet, which should be plenty enough room for our master bedroom. It should be. It removes up to 8 fluid ounces per day. So this is a little compartment right here you got to empty. And then low power consumption, ultra quiet operation. This is the dehumidifier. This is a dehumidifier. And it has this little pocket here that you open and you empty. And that's where all the condensation goes from. So this is going to go next to the window that's giving us problems. These windows were installed, they're brand new. They were installed in 2019. So I really don't know if it's an installation error or if they were having issues with the windows beforehand and they thought maybe getting new windows would help and it didn't help. I don't know. But regardless, this is going to go right beside the window where all the condensation's coming from, because there's so much condensation in that windowsill, like it's just standing water all the time. If any bit of rain or any bit of humidity, which we're here in East Tennessee, it is humid all the time now. If any bit of humidity or anything gets on that window is like sopping wet, and the windowsill is filled with water. So hoping setting this right beside the windowsill will help. And then paired with an air purifier, because while doing my research about this stuff, it said it's good to have a dehumidifier, but it's even better to have an air purifier working with the dehumidifier. So we're going to have both of these going at the same time, and hopefully paired together, they can help make it safer for us to stay in there right now. Because the last thing we want to be doing is breathing a bunch of spores and stuff. Thankfully, I did bleach every bit of any trace of that mold, but before we knew it was mold, we were playing with it. I mean, so spores went everywhere. So that's the part that's kind of scary to me. Is that's the part I will say, if I ever come across anything that I'm not sure of ever again, I will never play with it. The good thing is brown mold, that kind of brown mold that looks like tobacco, isn't as bad as black mold. But it does spread, and it spreads to, it spreads throughout the structure of your home if you're not careful. So that's the part of, there's blue jeans out there pottying. That's the part of buying a home. You know, you don't know how long the issue's been going on, and you don't know if the sellers were aware of it or what. So regardless of whether anybody was aware of it or not, regardless of how long it's been going on, we're here to fix it. So this is a step in the right direction. 3-stage filtration. Traps pollutants and allergens, purifies air 5 times per hour, 183 square feet of clean air. It's got a Wi-Fi indicator, it's got a sleep mode, a night light, check filter indicator, 3 fan speeds, timer function, display screen, and display lock. It's got a nylon pre-filter, H13 true HEPA filter, whatever that is. The one I sent him, it had an aroma thing to it. And I was really excited about that because I was also reading that eucalyptus combats a lot of mold and mold spores and stuff. It's a theory that it does. So I was going to add eucalyptus in there and kind of make this whole thing a triple threat. I don't know if this is the one I sent him though. Regardless, it's the air purifier. So we got these top buttons here. It's touchscreen. It's super futuristic. That's really cool. Okay, so I was trying to open this from the top, but it actually opens from the bottom. And then, this is the filter. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. It looks and it feels like an oversized vacuum filter. Okay, let's see. Turn it on. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I feel it. Okay, let's go to ×3 speed. Can we go to ×3 speed? Oh. Oh, this puts it to sleep. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have it on ×3 speed, and then you can have the light on. Yeah. Okay, I like this. This is neat. This is really neat. It's got a lot of weight to it too. This one doesn't. But once I save up for the bigger one, this can go like out in Shane's building or something, because we're putting electricity out there, so it can go out there and keep the humidity down for him, or it can go in one of the closets, something like that. So it won't be useless, even when we get the bigger one. This one's simple. It just has like one button, and then it lets you know when it's full, which is really nice. I can feel it working from there. When I go to get a bigger one, I'm probably going to go with the, what is it, Levoit one, because this is super nice. Depending on how this does, I'll probably go with that brand for dehumidifier too, because it's that nice. I like that. While I'm showing things off, let me get the sock out of here. The kids were sorting laundry on the table earlier, and I guess that got left behind. While I'm showing you guys stuff, let me show you the cutest. Let me turn this on first. Shane got me these for my birthday. So he got that grill, but that's for all of us because he was wanting a grill too, and we were wanting to grill out and stuff. But aside from the grill, he got me these. These are from christianbooks.com. That's where we get our curriculum, and I get a catalog from there all the time. Like, I think it's like biannually or quarterly or something like that. And I always look through it for curriculum ideas, because while we do the ACE paces, I like to look in their catalogs because they have supporting curriculum, I guess you could call it. Things that just kind of complement our already curriculum, our core curriculum. And so they have like different devotionals, side science quests, things like that I really like to keep an eye out for, because if I see something I think my kiddos like, I always pick it up for a future semester, or maybe just to implement into the semester that we're in somehow or some way. Their prices on their curriculum are really good. That's where I always buy my curriculum, but their prices for regular stuff like this are not so good. So when I was looking through the catalog, I saw these and I had a fit about them, and I never dreamed Shane would get these for me, because I wasn't obviously going to pay. I think they were, I forget how much they were, but I'll have them linked down below. They're ceramic, they're really nice, but I wasn't going to pay that much obviously for a 3-piece bowl set, but I really liked them. So for my birthday, Shane got the idea to order them for me, and they came a little late, so I'm just getting them because their shipping isn't the fastest, but I love them. Like in this one, it came with 3 of them. It came with a blue one, it's like a teal color one, an orange one, because they're sort of fall colors, and then a darker orangish reddish one. And inside the bowls, they say Psalms 34:8, taste and see that the Lord is good. And I love that, because I love that scripture. But the inside, there's little flowers, but in each bowl, the flower arrangement is a little bit different color-wise. And I love that. Like, they just have really pretty complement and fall colors, and I love that. On the outside here, it has like this little flower, like, print. And then it says, Psalms 34:8, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him. They all say that. So these were right up my alley. And when I got these, I screamed. Because they're nice, they're ceramic. I don't get a lot of good things like this. Like high quality. It says hand wash only, microwave safe, and oven safe. Oh, I don't get a lot of high quality stuff, because we all know, like, I'm just learning how to cook. I'm not the best cook. I'm learning how to cook, and at 32 years old, as embarrassing as that is, I'm learning how to use kitchen utensils and things like this I didn't know you could put in the oven, so that's really cool. I'm learning, so like I don't go buy high quality stuff because I know I'm going to mess it up. I just know. I know me. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I lack in, and I know I could mess up something really fast, something like this anyway. But when people get me things like this, I treasure it, because A, they thought of me, but B, they searched for something that they knew I would like, and I just, that means a whole lot to me. So I got these, but that's not the best part. They come with lids, and look, check out these lids. I don't really know exactly what, I know that they open. I'm guessing steamer, like, because it has a little hole there. I don't know, but they open. It's got styrofoam in it. They open, and it has this little dial here where it says like 30, 25, and you can move it around to different amounts. So it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I think that might be like steamer, like how much it steams, but it came for a lid for each of them. So they all 3 have lids. These things, I mean, are perfect for soup. I can just see me eating fall soup out of these. These will be something that I can keep forever, and hopefully whenever I die or the kids send me to the nursing home, which I don't think my kids will, but I always encourage them to if it comes to it, because I don't want to. I want them to live their life to the fullest and not have to worry about mama. Mama can take care of herself in a nursing home. Mama can hold her own. But when I die or I go to a home or whatever and my stuff is being dispersed, I pray to the Lord that this is one of those items that my kiddos keep, because A, their daddy got it for me and thought really hard about what he was going to get me and surprised me with these, fell in love with these, and he got them for me. B, they have everything I stand for on it. It's Jesus all over it. Amen. And C, they're good quality. So I hope that they last a long time, so that not only I can get enjoyment out of them, but my kiddos can too. Little things like that just excite me so much. Knowing that this might be, y'all. Is that not exciting, y'all? This might be one of these days. It might be a family heirloom. Who knows? I hope it is. I got them set up here next to the window that's giving us problems. We got the humidifier, which has been going for a few minutes, and the air purifier here. Whoa.
You already draw out?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Already in 10 minutes. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. Can't wait for y'all to see what we've done. I will see y'all later.